Friday the 29th of March 2020. I'm going to make another film, and now I had to fortunately get Liam up. Unfortunately, I deleted the videos and put the memory card back into the camera. Fortunately, I had to get him drag him out of the bed to put the memory card into the camera and delete the videos. So unfortunately, I did it last night. I asked him to delete the videos last night and put the card in, and he forgot. So I had to get him out of bed. We normally sleep in till 11, so I felt terrible to get him out of bed. I felt terrible getting him out of bed, but I can't do these things myself. I'm not very technical. I'm not very good at these kind of things. I'm not very technical when it comes to wires and memory cards and all that kind of stuff. So I leave all that kind of technical thing to him to do. But I was expecting to ask him to do it at this time of the morning. But I made it clear to him last night to delete the videos and put the memory card back into the camera, and I was very clear that I had really asked him to do that. He obviously had forgotten. But so I'm going to film now for you now, but Liam's not going to be up for now, at least another hour or so. So you're going to be stuck with me now for the meantime. So this is Saturday now. This is the weekend. We're back in the next weekend already, could you believe? Yeah, this is Saturday the 29th of March. We're coming at the end of, we're coming at the end of the month, would you believe? We're coming at the end of March. You can't believe it, but the year's going, it's coming so fast, it's flying by so quickly. I can't believe it's the end of March already. We're going into Easter now from next week onwards. Now we're going towards Easter now. The 1st of April is next week, so April Fool's Day is next week. And so one of my male friends it's her birthday next week, so unfortunately I won't be there for her birthday, so I'm a bit upset about that. I won't be there for her birthday, and today is also the birthday of Rite of Passage from the Living Legends. Rite of Passage the Chestnut. Well, the Chestnut's horse, he's 16 today. Happy birthday, Rite of Passage. Unfortunately, I can't be there to wish you happy birthday in person. I wish I was there for his birthday today. I'm a bit upset that I won't be there because the studs, we can't go anywhere, we can't leave our homes because there's a new rule now, we can't leave our homes. And if you are going, if you have to go, you can only stay at least beyond 2 kilometres from your home. Like the local, like if you go to the shops, or if you need to get messages, or if you're working, if you have a job. But apart from that, you can't go anywhere. You're stuck here, you're stuck indoors. So this is a new rule. But you can only, if you're going out, you actually stay beyond 2 kilometres from people. If you need to go to a local shop, and you need urgent stuff, urgent messages or something like that, be short or something, but in general, stay indoors. I haven't collected my money now for 2 weeks this week, so, but I'll be rich by next week, because I haven't collected my money for a while, so I'll be rich by next week. So I won't be able to get my money until I won't be able to go anywhere now. Really, I can't go to the post office, so I don't know whether I can go to the. I don't even know whether I can go to the post office to get my money, because my post office is in Baggot Street, so I'm not too sure how far that is from here. I wouldn't know whether that's 2 kilometres from here. I wouldn't have a clue how far that is from my apartment. It could be more than 2 kilometres away. I wouldn't know, but I haven't been, as you know, I haven't been out of this apartment since the store closed. I've been indoors the whole time. Liam's been out a few times, but I haven't been out at all. I've been indoors the whole time since the store closed. The store closed the 12th of March, and I haven't been out the door. I've been here the whole time. Liam's been out a few times, been shopping and stuff, but I've been in there. I've been in here. I've been here 2 weeks on Thursday just gone, this Thursday just gone, I've been in those 2 weeks, 2 weeks this week. Since the Irish National Stud closed, I've been indoors. So, but I do miss the stud, so I'm gutted now because it was due to open in 2 weeks from today. It's opening tomorrow. It was supposed to be opening tomorrow. I'm saying opening from tomorrow. Actually, I almost said Saturday, because I remember saying Saturday. I said it's actually Sunday the 30th. I'm saying not Saturday the 30th. I apologise. It's actually Sunday the 30th of Sunday the 29th. Sorry, I get up with the days. It's not Saturday the 29th. It's actually Sunday the 29th of March, 2020. I'm losing track of the days, folks. Sorry, I apologise. It's actually the 29th of March, 2020 today. It's not Saturday 29th. It's Sunday the 29th of March, 2020 today. I'm getting mixed up with the days. The week's gone so fast. It's literally flying by. I don't know where it's going. So I can't get kind of losing track of the days. So apologies about being mixed up with the days. It's actually Sunday the 29th of March today. That's Saturday, like I said. I'm losing track of the days. It's actually Sunday the 29th of March today. So I might have started the video by saying Saturday. It's actually Sunday. But yeah, this is Sunday. It was Saturday yesterday. I was watching Casualty last night. So that's how I remember now. I just remember now we were watching Casualty last night. But I've a few CDs here. I bought some CDs in this morning. I was kind of rushing around this morning trying to find some CDs to play. I was trying to sort out my CDs yesterday. You might not notice the big huge mess of pile of CDs here yesterday. I put a big huge pile of CDs here on the counter yesterday. I'm trying to sort out my DVD. I'm trying to sort out my CDs because they're a bit of a mess, you know. They're literally all over the place. I have loads of CDs to sort out. I've got a whole pile of CDs to sort out because there's so many of them. This is 5 Stars Greatest Hits. I'm not sure you know 5 Star. They're a band from the 80s. And they're all brothers and sisters. They're the Pearson family. The Pearson family. Yeah. This is the second album from the Bengal Boys. This is a female artist. She's an unusual name, Ian Van Dahl. And usually Ian would be a boy's name. She's a dance artist. And this is the soundtrack to Footloose, the film Footloose. Magnificent movie. Very good songs on that, very good songs, soundtrack. And one of the artists that's performance in the soundtrack is Kenny Loggins. Kenny Loggins does the theme song Footloose, and he does another song on the soundtrack called Danger Zone. This is Casada. There's 2 Casadas here. 2 Casadas. There's this one Casada and another one Casada. I've got two Casada CDs here. 2 Casadas. Footloose soundtrack. I might make myself a cup of tea first. Just let this start off. Oh, these mugs are really dirty. I need to clean these mugs out. I need to bleach these mugs. They're absolutely filthy. Apologies again about my speech. I have a bit of struggle speaking. I have a stammer. In case you're wondering, I've mentioned it a few times on my YouTube, on the Irish National Stud blog, the Irish National Stud blog, the videos on the Irish National Stud. I might have mentioned it to you a few times about my speech of a stammer. So just to let you know, if you notice me speaking kind of funny there, or any course of the videos of here in my home videos, The speech is kind of at some certain points it's different stages through these videos, different periods of the videos, certain times of the videos are in there that you may notice my speech goes kind of funny. I've a stammer, so that's his birth. But since I was small, ever since I started to speak, I've had a stammer. So I had brain damage. I had brain damage as a child, and it kind of triggered from there. Probably something to do with the part of my brain that controls the speech. I don't know what it's called, but some part of the brain that controls the speech is damaged. And that's what could be caused the stammer. So that's probably what contributed to the speech. I don't know what I'm doing there. I was trying to get a glass, and I want to get a glass. I have no clue what I'm doing. My mind's all over the place. Oh. For a mug, I was going to the wrong place for a mug. I'll use my kid. I was trying to show my friend the mug, like my best friend and my mug. And I was trying to show my friend, and I looked back at the video and I couldn't see the photograph. So I'll show you again. This is my best friend here, Air Force 10. He's my best friend, it's an Irish National Stud. There's my best pal. He was in the Irish National Stud, my best pal, and you can't see me, but I'm showing you the photograph. He's Air Force 10. He was the stallion that stood at the Irish National Stud, and he was relocated to Sweden last August. And I got this made. It's a photograph of one of my photographs, and I got it put onto a mug, and it's off my friend, my best pal, and I got this printed onto it at Air Force 10. I got that done up myself. I got that done on the printer machine. I did that onto it. So it's kind of like it kind of pasted it on under the and we put it onto his fence. I'm very sad. I was actually heartbroken when he left the stud. I was actually heartbroken. He left on the 17th, the morning of the 17th. He wasn't doing so well with the winds. I knew him 2.5 years. He came in 2014, and I only came to start in 2017. I would have had a lot more time with him if I had gone to the stud sooner. We only arrived to the stud 2017. Liam and I didn't know about the stud until around that year, or maybe no, it wasn't that year. It was a year before, and before that I think it was 2016, late 2016, something like that. I think it was around before Christmas, around 2016. Before the new season started in 2017 at the stud, because the season started in February, and so I just kind of met up with them in the paddocks, and I said, I just knew instantly that this horse was going to be a friend of mine. I just knew instantly that us two were made for each other, as I knew we were going to be companions. I could feel it in my blood that we were meant to be. You know, I just fell in love with them. I just instantly fell in love with them straight away when I first saw him. I said, this horse is very special. He's very special. So I just fell in love with him straight away. He's special, and I think I'm going to bond with this horse. I think I'm going to bond with him, and I'm going to, I'm going to have a very strong relationship with this horse. I can feel it in my genes. I'm going to have a very strong relationship with this horse, and I did. And she's I couldn't have asked for a better friend. He always came over to the fence. Anytime he saw him, he always came over to the fence, and we used to have great times with him, great times. He used to keep you company for ages. He'd just stand there, keep you company, and he'd give you a few gallops, and the field, give me
a few performances and this paddock, giving me a few gallops, and he keep me company. You know, he's really good. And he was kind of. He do funny things to me. He do a bit funny things, like, and that he had a bit of a funny personality. He'd nod his head and be quite funny. You know, it was great times. And in the old days, I was able to recall. I used to call out the horses and call out their names, and they'd always respond, and they'd always come over to say hello to the fence and gay horse, and it was always come over to the fence, and I'd be talking to another horse and another paddock, and I say Warthad, he's Italian stallion, and then he would say, "Gay horses up the fence, gay horses up the fence." You know, it's really exciting. It's very thrilling. It's really thrilling. Very exciting to hear a gay horse who was at the fence. You know, and when I heard Liam saying "gay horses at the fence," I got very excited. You know, or any of the other horses, but he was very special. And I loved him to pieces, and I was gutted. We were told 16th of July last year that he was leaving or something. He wasn't doing so well with the wins. He was there since 2014. He was there for 5 years, 5.5 years. If I had gone to the stud sooner, say 2013, 14, or something like that, I would have got to meet him when he arrived at the stud as a brand new stallion. I would have known him as a brand new stallion if I got to the stud by about 2014. I would have had a lot more time with him. If I got to stud sooner. But I'm literally gutted now that he's gone. Literally gutted. The last day I saw him was the 13th of August. That's the last day I saw him. This is the last footage I had of him last year. That's with Liam's mum and his I think it's his I keep saying cousin. I think it's his it was his nephew or something. I think it was his nephew. I keep saying his nephew or cousin. I think it's his cousin. I can't remember. It was with Xavier. It's with Xavier. He comes over from Spain, and so he came with us, and he was very fond of Gayforce, very fond of him. But he met him 4 times. He's very fond of Gayforce, and that's the last day I saw him. It was the 13th of August, and then we went back again on the 17th, with the Saturday. And we were looking for him. He was in the other side. He was in Vista Spirit side of the paddock. He had been moved over to the other side, Vista Spirit side, and we were just looking for him because I knew that he was over there, and I saw his poster. There was no sign of him anywhere. He was gone. So I rang up the reception. They gave us three different stories. The one was saying, he's probably gone for a checkup, or he's going to, he's probably just, he's just getting, I don't know, I can't remember the other 2 stories were, and then the other one, then it wasn't knowing, and they said maybe going the next day or 2, or something like that, and so I can't remember what the other story was, and so I went up to the reception. I saw one of the students, or I think I remember his name is Paul, something like that. And I was asking, "Do you know anything about Gayforce?" He said, "No, I don't." So, I said, I was down at the paddocks and I couldn't see him. I'm waiting for Liam. I'm meeting Liam down at the paddocks. So he said, "Oh, hold on, I'm on my lunch break. Hold on, I'll come with you." So he came up with me to the stables to meet up with Liam, and we chatted to Liam, and we were telling him what happened. You know, we were looking for Gayforce, we couldn't find him, and he said, "Oh, he's probably just gone for a checkup or whatever." But he wasn't too sure either, and it wasn't until later on that we found out that he went off very early this morning. It was very sudden, and it was unexpected. It was very, very sudden. It was unexpected,
and he went off early after breakfast, and it was very sudden, and so we went on. He was going up to Newmarket, for I think she said about 3 weeks, and so that's 13th was the last year, so and I was literally in floods of tears. So I had requested for the poster, and it's a poster that was on the fence, and I got the poster, and it's up on my wall in the living room. I got a frame made for it, €170 worth. Yeah, in Appleton's, and it's an organ shopping centre, and I really do miss him, and I can't even get any contact from her, no email, nothing for his fan club. So this was within a year of using more dad, and he was a gay force, so it's very hard, it's not easy using your friends, so she's heartbroken, as you can imagine, using my friends, so, but I don't think I'll ever get over it. I don't think I'll ever get over it, using my friend, like I was upset again now, but anyway, I won't talk to him about him anymore, because I don't get upset, so, I'll put some music on, let's get us a cup of tea.